What's good, y'all? It's early. Welcome to the day in the life of a hybrid athlete that has a 9 to 5. Let's get it. It's a gloomy Monday morning, and what a day to get better. This morning we got a strength training session. I'm coming fresh off of my first marathon, and my body is finally not sore from running. After my first marathon, my quads out of everything were completely thrashed. So I still haven't got a solid leg day in yet. I've gotten in a couple strength training sessions since the first marathon. It feels good to be back lifting weights, man, because that last 3 weeks of training leading up to the marathon was my deload week. So the intensity and the amount of running decreased, and I was also only lifting maybe once a week as well, because the primary focus at that time was being able to complete the marathon and being prepared for race day. Also, cheers, sipping on this pre-workout. Now that we're back to full force, we're back in our regular routine. I am going from doing full body workouts, which I was doing during my marathon prep, over to a push-pull leg split. So yesterday I got in my push day. Today's gonna be a pull day in the morning. So we're going to do, pull-ups, things like that. So we're working the posterior chain. And then from there in the evening, we're gonna go ahead and get a zone 2 run in. So we got a good day ahead of us, and it's Monday, baby. A lot of people dread Monday. I love Monday. We're up early and we're getting better. All right, gang, I'm definitely at a point in my fitness journey where I have to do some type of cardio to heat up my body before I touch any weights. It just helps me. It helps me mentally get into my workout. And then it also, you just prep your body so your body's ready to move. And I have way better workouts when I actually do my warm up. But yeah, you guys, so I'm back on my early morning shit. I used to always get up at 5 a.m. Always, without hesitation, bro. I would be up at 5. I don't know, maybe over the last few months, a lot of crazy stuff has happened in my life and kind of got off my routine. But now that the marathon is over, I don't really have much events coming up here other than my birthday, but I'm at a point where I really just want to really lock in. It's funny me saying that because I am pretty disciplined. I make good choices and stuff, but I know that there's more that I can do. And getting up early is one of those things that I want to start doing again. I love getting up at 5. I read this book. It's called The 5 a.m. Club. It's really popular. You guys probably heard of it. But if you haven't read The 5 a.m. Club, I highly recommend it. The author, he talks about the 20-20-20 rule. I'm over here breathing like a fat kid, so excuse me. But the author talks about the 20-20-20 rule. So the first hour of your day is broken into 3 20-minute segments. And he talks about doing something to move your body, doing something for your spiritual, whether that's journaling, praying, meditating, whatever it might be, and then doing something to perfect your craft, doing something to learn. So reading a book, watching educational videos, stuff like that. Trying to implement the 20-20-20 rule, getting up at 5 a.m., working on myself every day. There's this motivational speaker I like to listen to. You might have heard of him. His name is Jim Rohn, straight legend, bro. He talks about how if you want to get by, you work on your job. If you want to be wealthy, you work on yourself. harder than you work on your job. And I just love that. But we here at the gym, early in the morning, starting our day with the wind. The gym is a lot busier than I thought it was gonna be. It's about 6 o'clock right now, 6 a.m. and the gym is packed. We'll see how much I could record, how much I could talk. I might just have to give y'all some little snippets of the workout. I'm here to train, bro, so I'm gonna lock in. We gonna get this work in. My pick. Not sure how well y'all can hear me here because it's loud as fuck. When I'm doing any type of movements, especially upper body, I try to make sure that I start out with body weight. So if I'm doing chest day, I'm starting out with 100 push-ups. If I'm doing a pull day or back day, I'm starting out with 3 sets of 10 to 12 on the pull-ups. We working. Here we go. Hey, a couple things I focus on every movement. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You have the concentric and the eccentric. So say you're doing a bicep curl. When you're extending your arm out, that's the eccentric. And then when you're bringing your arm in, that's the concentric. On the eccentric, you want to be slow and controlled. And on the concentric, that's when you explode. That's gonna help you gain strength and increase your lean muscle mass. And it's gonna help prevent injury because you're actually controlling your rep. Pro tip.
Yeah, catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track out, lift up when you take off, how you did that? You put switches up on your blinkers, how you did that? Your LV back turned to a legit, how you did that? I seen that duck turn to a Louis, how you did that? That look like a brand new booty, how you did that? You got face stones and over watch, how you did that? You hear some skeletons in your closet, why you did that? How you yelling slash, slash, how I kill a cat? Yeah, hopping around in a two to make back pillows in the back. Too many vibes and they fully aching, someone gon' get wet. How you gon' get me when you still owe me? How you gon' do that? Snatch it.
Man, I swear there's nothing better than a nice hot shower after a successful morning workout. Right now, I'm on a mission to grow my beard. It's coming in though, you feel me? Might look like I have sideburns now, but eventually it's gonna grow in. I did hella research online about like how to help your beard growth, stuff like that. Of course, keeping it clean, brushing it, combing it, putting beard oils, all that stuff in there, eating healthy, getting sleep. But also this, minoxidil, got this shit. It's supposed to help like grow those areas, those patchy areas that don't grow. So we're gonna see in like 6 months from now, we're gonna play this video back. We're gonna see how the beard is growing. But I gotta hurry up and get ready to clock in for work. Look at this dope photo. It's my little man Louis going pee. If you're new to the channel, I had a French bulldog. His name was Louis. That was my fur baby. And he passed away last September. But we keep his memory alive. We keep photos in the house of him, and we talk about him all the time. Even though he's gone, he's never forgotten. But I need to stop yapping and get ready so I can clock in for work. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm a little bit salty right now. I just recorded a whole segment of content of me making breakfast and talking about my supplement stack and stuff like that. And then I go to watch it back. My mic wasn't on the whole time. Oh, man. Hey, you live and you learn. It's all good. I forgot to tell you, I went ahead and upgraded and I got me a mic. So now my audio on my videos is gonna be way better. This is the mic that I ended up going with by a brand called DJI. I really like that they're small, they're compact. I can clip it onto my shirt, my hoodie, whatever I have. Or they also have a little magnet on the back. So you could like put it through your shirt and just have it as a magnet as well. I was a little bit skeptical. I wasn't sure how it was gonna work because it's the mini version. So I didn't know if it was like less quality or whatever. I'm very satisfied with the product. Like I was able to record in the gym this morning, and at my gym, bro, they be having the volume on full blast. The music is so loud. As you can see earlier in this video, you can hear me in the gym with all that music with no problem. So I'm loving this, and we got much more workout vlogs, much more gym vlogs on the way for sure. If that's something y'all want to see, drop a comment down below, let me know. I did want to show you guys real quick. So first of all, I'll put a little like B-roll up to show you, but this morning I ended up having 4 scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of toast, whole grain toast, and then I also had a cup of blueberries and strawberries. One of my big focuses when it comes to my breakfast, I always try to get a serving of fruit in, whether that's by eating a mango, strawberries, oranges, bananas, whatever it is. I always try to get fruit in my breakfast just because throughout the day, a lot of us were really lacking on the vitamins and nutrients that we need. We got to make sure that we're putting the right things into our body so we can perform to our fullest. We can recover, have a healthy immune system, make sure that our mind is sharp throughout the day, all that good stuff. Breakfast was really good. I love getting in a great breakfast after a workout. It's just so satisfying to me. Getting in a really good strength training session and then refueling with some food right after, you just feel like you're making progress. You feel me? Go ahead and clip this on one time so I ain't gotta hold it. See if I can get it on there. Boom, we in action. Your boy got it clipped on, we in action. Let's get it. But, so I wanna show you guys real quick what I take for my vitamins every day. So, I'm just a very simple daily multivitamin. This one I get from Costco. I think it was like $12 and it has 500 tablets. Literally lasts you 500 days, bro. And I haven't done like super in-depth research, but from what I know, the Kirkland brand, like the Costco brand stuff is always high quality. So got the daily multivitamin to help fill in those little pieces that I'm missing with my food, with my nutrition. And then I also have some zinc. So zinc is really good for your immune system. This is gonna help prevent getting those colds and those flus. It's also going to help with your recovery as well. Because when you have a strong immune system, that's gonna allow your body to recover better from workouts as well. So take some zinc every single day. And then I already let y'all know, your boy is on a mission to grow his beard. Like, check me out though, check me out. This is not the best lighting, so I probably shouldn't show y'all right now. But nah, I'm trying to grow my beard, bro. So I'm using the minoxidil. So it's the topical stuff you put on top of the skin. And then on top of that, I'm also taking hair, skin, and nail vitamins. So these have like biotin, and I think collagen in them and some other good stuff. But it just helps with your hair, your skin, and your nails. It helps you grow hair. I might be growing hair all over my back and my chest and everything, but it's all good. It's all in the name of the game to grow a beard. That is my mission. And it's not too bad. It's just a little patchy here. This side is much better than this side. This side I have a big patch, but yeah, man, been enjoying my day. Started the day with a strong workout, got up at 5 a.m., got in a little snack. Oh, that's something I want to show you guys real quick too. When I get home from my workout, I'm crunched on time. I don't really have time to cook, and I also don't have the biggest appetite right after a workout. So what I've been using here is these protein bars. Bro, these protein bars are from Costco. They're straight fire. It's literally like a marshmallow. It's not like your traditional dry, crunchy protein bar that's hard to get down. This is literally like a candy bar. It has 17 grams of protein, 140 calories, and only 6 grams of sugar. So Ideally, I try to, you know, stay away from processed foods, but that when you need a little snack to fill in the gaps in your nutrition is solid. When, you know, I get home from the gym, I don't have time to cook, I'll also down one of these. I get those from Costco as well. It comes in a pack of 12 and I think they're like $16 or something like that. I know it would probably be more cost effective to just buy a tub of protein powder. When you look at the cost per serving, a protein powder is gonna be much more cost effective than like a pre-made protein drink. Your boy is busy, man. I'm always on the go. So it's nice to just have something that you can grab and, you know, drink really quick to help out with those protein goals. But yeah, man, we got our lunch break coming up soon. I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, give this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna see y'all in a second, gang. All right, gang, it's much later in the day. Bro, I just started getting up early again. Today was my first day getting up at 5 in a minute and I'm feeling it, bro. Like, it's not even that, it's like 3 o'clock, but it's all good. Like, I do like that at the same time because once it comes to the evening, like around 8:30, bro, I'm about ready to go to bed already. So it helps me go to bed at an early time as well. So I ain't too mad at it. It's time for my next meal. We got some rice and ground beef. If you watch any of my previous videos, man, you'll hear that I'm on repeat just saying, if you want to be successful with your nutrition, try to keep it as simple as possible. I'm super blessed to be able to work from home. So on my breaks, I'm able to cook and you know, make some fresh food for each of my breaks. Sometimes I'll do meal prep on Sunday so it's planned out and I don't have to waste time cooking, but it's a big blessing to be able to work from home and cook my meals when I need it. It just helps me stay on track with my nutrition more. I got this little sauce right here. So we got this, it's a Serrano hot sauce. Got this with ground beef and rice. This is actually my fiance's sauce, but I stole it from her because she don't be using it. Yeah, I'm about to go in on this food though. Your boy is super, super hungry. Hey, you know what time it is. Matcha time. Cheers. Yes, sir. Favorite part of the day, just clocked out of work and it's time to get this zone 2 running. Just started getting up at 5 and it's definitely hitting me. I'm usually not as tired around this time of day, but getting up at 5, going to the gym early this morning is catching up with me. So need a little pick me up from my friend Matcha. I'm gonna get a zone 2 run in. For my runs, I'm still easing back into it because I just came off of the marathon. After finishing that race, I wanna make sure that I kind of deload and start building my foundation again. So when you're trying to build your foundation as a runner, you really wanna just be doing zone 2 runs. So keeping that heart rate nice and low. That's gonna allow you to build your aerobic base so that you can run for longer distances at a faster pace. Put my camera down so I can drink my matcha while I talk to you guys. I really need to invest in a heart rate monitor. Right now, I have a Garmin watch. This is the watch that I have right here. This is a Garmin Forerunner 55. It's a solid watch. I love it. Like, the GPS is really good. Going from training without a watch to training with a watch is literally night and day. Like, I don't know how I was training without a watch. Like, once I got one, like, it's so important to be able to monitor your stats so you can make sure that you're making progress and so that you can set goals. There's only a couple of things that I would say I don't really care too much about this watch, and one would be the heart rate. I'll go on the bike at the gym, like the stationary bike, and I'll be putting out like 250 watts, which is a good amount of power and rotation to be doing on a bike. And the whole point of me telling you that is because I'll be working, I can feel my heart rate increasing and I can feel myself sweating, and I'll look at my watch and it'll tell me my heart rate is at like 90 beats per minute, which there's no possible way, bro. This has a big delay. It's a big delay in the heart rate, and a lot of the way that it determines your heart rate, I believe, is from like the swinging of your arm, because it's primarily meant for running. I want to be able to track my heart rate more closely because that's going to allow me to make sure that I'm staying in zone 2 and I'm pushing myself at the same time. I'm definitely going to cop a heart rate monitor soon. But yeah, man, we got a zone 2 run. It's the end of the day. I'm gonna drink my matcha and we gonna hit the road. Let's get this work in, baby. Zone 2 run. Building that base. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, we out here, baby. Let's get it. I love this shit, boy. We out here. Yeah. Hey, this is what it's about right here, man. Niggas was tired after work, but we ain't making no excuses, bro. We out here getting this working. A lot of us, we talk about how we want this and that, but are you willing to put the work in? When you tired at the end of your 9 to 5, are you gonna lace up them shoes and hit the road? Or you gonna go hit Chick-fil-A, turn on Netflix and chill? Which one is it gonna be, bro? You feel me? We've all heard that saying, discipline weighs pounds, regret weighs tons. Which one you gonna choose, bro? We all gonna have discomfort. We can choose discomfort, like out here running, or we could choose discomfort where year over year, we get sloppier and sloppier. And it's a slow progression to nothing but negativity, a toxic lifestyle. Not us, baby, we elevated. We out here running. Zone 2. We're not going too fast. We're going just the pace we need to go. All right, gang, you already know your boy be chefing. Check out what I got. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Got the steak. You already know I like to cook mine medium well. Got the oven roasted broccoli. And then got this pasta right here. These is called zoodles, I think. It has like 14 grams of protein per serving. So good source of carbs, good source of protein. Got the steak there, veggies, all that good stuff. I got in my first run today since the race. I haven't ran since June 1st. I gave my body plenty of time to recover. And now I'm going through the phase of kind of rebuilding. So really focusing on those zone 2 runs, building up my aerobic base. As much as I want to get out there and run fast, I'm forcing myself to kind of slow down so that I can build up that base, because over time, that's going to allow me to run these races at a much faster pace and really keep my endurance throughout the entire race. Overall, the run felt good. I kept my heart rate around that zone 2 limit. I ended up knocking out a little bit under 7 miles. I got a little carried away. I honestly only wanted to hit like maybe 4 or 5 miles, but I was out there having fun, so I kept running a little bit longer and then came back to the crib. But yes, sir, that is a day in my life. Nothing flashy, nothing too crazy. Just literally all I focus on is trying to get 1% better every day. You guys see it, 2 workouts in a day, dialed in with my nutrition, up early in the morning. I'm just trying to win. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment down below. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.